Teach Me Grappling, what's up, guys? Andrew's here. You guys, this guy's from the ancient Teach Me Grappling videos. You guys got to go all the way back to like Big John days. That's right. One of my best wrestlers, and also did jiu-jitsu back in the day. Used to win a lot of championships in jiu-jitsu too, and also wrestled through high school and college. All right, guys. We're gonna show you guys what we worked on tonight. It's basically an armbar from the back. It's kind of classic. It's kind of basic, but I hope you can find some details that might make you guys a little bit better. First, let me start out like this. Go ahead and sit on your butts, and then turn and face the camera. Okay, so most of the time, you're gonna see something like this. You're gonna see over, under, you can relax, wrestler. All right, I have a seatbelt. Most of the time, you're gonna see a drill like this, like cup the shoulder, frame the head, adjust my feet off to the side, and go for the armbar. It's a great drill to start warming up. Get to the back, go under right here, frame, and then make sure the guy can't come on top of you, and pass the leg over, and go for the armbar. It's a good basic drill. Now, instead, what we did tonight, what I'm gonna do is, I have the back control. The first move is the choke. So I go wrist control, simple attack for the choke. When I go for the choke, my opponent grabs my fingers. Remember, if he grabs wrist, most of the time we can win anyway. We can just walk our fingers up. But he grabs fingers, it's over. So once this happens and he's tightening up, I pull the hand out, go in front, and I switch grips here. I grab his wrist, I Kimura grip. At the point of the Kimura grip, watch my feet. My feet adjust. I stomp on his left leg. I never want to take this foot out and leave this foot hanging, or he'll hook my ankle with his left leg, and then now you're stuck. Now, if I go for an armbar with this Kimura grip, one, it's going to be very hard to do it in the first place. Just to even do this, he'll be hiding, and it's going to be a challenge. And your foot's stuck. It's usually not going to be a good idea. He's likely to get to his knees, and then now you're probably going to lose it. I've seen this happen a million times. He's going to pull his arm out, and you're going to be in half guard. So, remember, we can't leave our buddy hanging. I go for the choke, he pulls fingers, I rip out, I switch to Kimura grip, and I get my right foot across. Now, what did I do? I bring my left foot here so that when you want to trap this foot, try to a little bit. You see, I clear and I make sure that this foot exits towards the left. So when you do that, I was kind of saying, it's like your buddy holding the door open for you. You don't go through the door and leave your buddy hanging. As you try to do this, he wraps your foot up. So you got to keep it open. So I use this foot, you stomp, and then I can maneuver my foot across, and I get to here. Now, another tip. I was kind of laying here as I was talking to you. I want to make sure that my head leans this way, okay? Why do I want to do that? If my head is aligned, just sit up a little bit. There you go. Like here, let's start again, so you can kind of understand what I'm saying. Okay. So when I go here, I try to choke, you defend, I pull it out, I go here. If I fall with my head back, he's likely to go to his knees. Now, if he goes to his knees, we have not the same situation as before. We still have a better position because at least my foot is here, which means I might be able to salvage it. I'm gonna show this really quick, but this is not what we did tonight. Just walk the camera around here towards our heads. I'm gonna put my knee up here in front of his face. I'm then going to adjust. I'm keeping the Kimura nice and tight and straight. I'm going to post on my forehead on mats. Face the legs. As I face the legs, I'm pulling the Kimura out. If the guy has his hands locked, I will extend my leg and flip him. As he tries to come up, straighten, hip out, so I can move to maneuver my left leg around his head, and now we'll get to the armbar. But all that could have been avoided if I would have done it this way, okay? Although that is kind of cool to do. Once I'm here, when I adjust my foot, I lean my head. Now when he wants to turn into me and go belly down, he can't. Notice the Kimura. Squeeze it so you flex and you straighten it. You don't pull the Kimura. When you pull the Kimura towards you, you help him get up. So when he tries to get up, I straighten and I squeeze it. I hip out if needed, and I pass the leg over. Do not try to pass the leg over in this position. You'll probably never get it, or even if you do get it, notice how he pushes my foot. He might even hide his left hand behind my foot. No, just hide it behind, yeah, like that. And now it's kind of like I'm working on a little bit of a bicep lock, but again, you're not gonna get this in a tight fight with a good guy. He's gonna get to his knees, he's gonna pull his arm out, and you're gonna lose it, okay? So let's break this thing down. Here we go. I've got the Kimura grip. I adjust, I fall towards my right. Next problem, he can't turn into me because I straighten, but look at the back. Walk around to the back, and then look at my leg in the back. So if my leg is lazy, or my hips are lazy, let's say my hips aren't, I didn't hip out to the left and I'm scooting a little bit too much like this, he may bridge over my leg. Just kind of bridge and put the back of my leg. Yeah, now that he put his back on my leg is stuck. I can't get the armbar now. I'm really forced at this point to run my chest towards his elbow as I post on my hand. And now as he tries to come on top of me, I get up and I come on top of him. That's how I would salvage the situation. But again, it all could have been avoided if you guys don't sit with your hips like this. Look at where his back is and the angle. I want to align my crotch with this shoulder. So what do I want to do? I want to go hip out. Now, with my foot posted here, if he tries to go ahead and bridge back over my leg, see, I'm not allowing you to bridge over it. You see, this leg has a good support. And then, as well, I just hip out and I pass it over. And he won't be able to do that technique. Go ahead and come back around here in the front. He won't be able to do that. You remember how you ducked your head and then, yeah. like when I went like this, now you see how you can defend. You see, I don't want this angle. You never want to have butterfly stretched leg, like your leg like this, like you're doing the rubber guard when you're passing the leg over a face. So what I want is I want to hip out, adjusting my hip, and now when you try to do that, see how I chop down? Sorry about that. I was a little forceful right there. Go ahead and put your hand on. Now try to push my leg. See how you're dealing with my hamstring curl, and then now I can lock my feet. And now you notice he went right back from pushing my leg to holding his hands because he recognizes the true threat, which is I'm gonna get him in an armbar. Now, what do you do now? I have the Kimura grip. If my foot was down here when I put him here, and my opponent's elbow is in, close the elbow. This is a dangerous place because now if you see this little space right here, he's going to turn to his left and use his elbow to push my ankle. Yeah, and then if he turns into me, again, big trouble right here. It's gonna be tough to finish. You might have to switch to a knee bar. So I would probably have to go towards the knee bar attack. Again, there's more details, we're not doing that tonight. So, what do we wanna do? Our foot's down here, he's looking to do that. So the first thing I do, while I keep my foot here, watch my wrists. Go ahead and keep your elbow in. So watch, I flex my wrist, so I go like this, okay, on the Kimura grip. So don't pull the Kimura like this, okay? He's too strong. Like if I pull, he's way too strong. Look at my wrists. Go ahead, be strong. Be strong? Okay, good. See my wrists? Now watch. Pull and lean. Don't give up too much. Yeah, don't give up too much. Now look at my shin bone sneaks right under his elbow, and then I cross. Once I cross, I've now got both of his arms in the loop, and he's secure. Everything's great now. I have the Kimura grip, everything's fine. Next, change the Kimura grip, pull your arm elbow deep all the way to the hip. He wants to keep his arms close to his body. I want to drive them towards his head, creating pressure and weight distribution this way. Smashing his face, he's likely to go into a bridge a little bit because he's in trouble, you know? Because if he tries to sit up, like it's not working, see that? Next, hand goes through, elbow deep, and now look where my hand is pointing. My thumb points where I'm gonna go. Take the hand out, rear naked choke grip this, and now as I pull, I've got an Americana style lock on his arm. I can pull, this is gonna create a shoulder lock, high leverage, control his fingers, never let him out of your locked position. The guy won't be able to move. Thumb control, elbows in, and finish, okay? Notice I'm twisting the thumb towards his feet, and I'm also driving his elbow towards my right hip here, because that's what he would not like. He would like more up here so he can still maybe survive, possibly hitchhike down the road. All right, why did Coach Brian teach you all that mess? Let's try to simplify it. Okay, that was the long version. Now I'm gonna go through the drill that I had all my students do tonight. Okay, seat belt. Got the seat belt. Wrist, choke, defend, pull out, grab, Kimura grip, pass the foot off, head goes this way, hip escape, the guy can't come into me because I straighten, guy can't bridge because my left leg is in the right spot, pass the leg over, go right to locking his elbow. If his elbow's in, flex, pull, bring it underneath, tighten the sucker up. Pull the wrist, elbow to where the elbow goes deep. He's trying to keep it down. I'm trying to shift it towards this direction. Once the loop is exposed, elbow goes deep, change the hand. Why do I change the hand? If I stay here, strong guy, you're still fighting. Take that out, don't need it. High towards the wrist, create the leverage to make an Americana, and now the grip's gonna get broken. Center him back up, full control. Grab the hands, twist the fingers. A lot of times I'll turn the thumb and overcorrect this way, because this is, even though we talk about thumb up, pinky down, this is the one he doesn't want because he has to do a sit-up to avoid it. Sit up. He can't sit up, and now I can one arm it. See that? Like this, he might be able to bridge. See that? Yeah, you see the survival? Now I have to create a different type of lock or correct his wrist. I'm sorry. So check it out. I'm on this side. I go wrist, I go choke, he goes fingers, I pull out, I go Kimura, pass it off, head this way, hip escape, straighten the elbow so he can't turn into me. Bridge, that's not working either. Pass the leg over, control, tight Kimura, flexing the wrist, bring this leg up, secure both arms in the loop, pull this all the way through to the hip, use leverage and weight. Remember guys, when a guy is locked, and you should all try this at home, pull your hands close to your chest, close your elbows. You are the strongest man in the universe. There's no way. But when you put your arms above your head, like this, you're no longer activating your back muscles. It's all deltoids and feel this? Yeah. Wow, it's already way weaker. Remember, we want to lock and engage our back muscles. Give yourself a big chest, stick your little boobies out, pull your elbows back, and you're really strong. Nobody's gonna break your grip. But once we're up here, we can't engage those muscles anymore, and we're just holding on with our grip. So, I'm in position, I've got the arm through, he's trying to close it that way, Yeah, bring the hands down. Yeah, you see? So I leverage, oh, there it is, and I'm taking it. Thank you very much. Control those fingers, turn that wrist, and I'm sorry about that. Little crack, snap, crackle, pop. Coach Brian is a mean guy. All right? Did you learn something tonight?
Yes, I did, sir.
All right, you know it. I gotta make you do it one time. Put you on the spot.
Let's try it.
This guy has not done jiu-jitsu in like probably 7 years.
It's been a while.
So.
Okay, so I'm here.
You guys ever been off the mat for 7 years? It's not true though. He's been wrestling. Okay?
The wrestler.
So you're gonna go wrist control, choke, and I go fingers. Retract, pull it out. No. Pull it out. No, pull your hand out. Yes. Pass off the wrist. Yes. Oh no, you got your buddy trapped.
Oh.
You left your buddy hanging. Yes. Now what about it? I can't turn. No. See, you don't put remember all the angles. Hip escape. Bring your head towards my feet and then hip escape. So I can't bridge and I can't turn. Straighten your Kimura out. Straighten. Yeah, you feel that?
Yes.
Different than pulling. Go ahead and pull again. I should. See how I'm getting up? Now push. Push the Kimura. Push it. Don't pull it. Push it. Yes. Hip escape until your hip angle is ready to pass the leg over the head. Okay, good job. If my elbow's in, give me a nice flex of the Kimura grip and a pull towards my head. Get your lock, solidify. Chest leg over head leg. I have a decent lock. Now what are you gonna do? Right hand through the loop, super deep, all the way to your hip. Very nice. Now you're using your body weight and you're cranking my arm above so my hand's in line with my face. Time to go through with your left hand. Fall towards the head. Don't pull that way. Go ahead and pull to your back. Look at how strong I am. Go, pull it.
Yeah.
You guys already knew. I already did a video with Carlos. You guys know I'm the strongest man alive. So where are you gonna go? Yep, that's it. I high bridge. Control that thumb. Nice. And he's got the win. Woo! Slick. All right. Still got to do a little bit more, but that was nice. Hope you guys learned. I learn when I teach. I don't even know what I'm doing half the time. I just make this up as long as I go. Anyway, hope you guys learned something about this beautiful art that we do. Thank you guys so much. And please click the link down below at Patreon, PayPal to contribute to this channel. We've got the YouTube membership if you guys want to be a part of it. Anything you guys can do, I love to give away all that I have. So thank you guys. See you guys next time with more great stuff.